Thursday, March 28th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime and drugs, and maybe a little bit of the homeless. But today we're going to specifically talk about several things here also where they deal drugs. Now, down there off Lee Summit Road, when you go into where Waterfall Park is, it's a hot spot. I've shown several days even, there was even homeless that were working on vehicles down there and other different things and stuff. Shown many videos on YouTube about this place here. Now, when they have across the street, they have a ballpark. I don't know who it's owned by. I don't know if it's owned by the Catholics organization or something else or something. But they'll park over there on that other side. But that ain't what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about that one little parking area, like when you're going actually east bound into Waterfall Park there. Now, this morning, I was there, let's see, I was around, trying to think here, it was a little after 7:30. I drove through there, and there was a vehicle there with a guy in it and lights running. Now, I know sometimes there's vehicles that sometimes, very rarely, that go over there that people meet up and maybe they go eat or something, maybe two vehicles or something. But I don't think this was the case. And I'm going to explain why that is. And I'm going to show you something that's really funky because I go back, I made a special trip back just to drive back by through there. Well, the vehicle was gone. But, okay, it takes actually to drive from the end of Lee Summit into the park where you would park in the main parking area and back again. It takes about 4 minutes, guys. This area is a drop point for drugs. Now, there was a vehicle in 3.5 minutes from when I drove in and then drove out of this place, went back up into that corner into the woods. Now, this vehicle wasn't just turning around. It was actually back in the very corner. Now, you tell me why this vehicle would have to go drive back way back in the corner, right by the woods, and then hurry right back out. I don't know. But it's something Independence. It's something Jackson County Sheriff should be looking at. Maybe even the State Highway Patrol when they get off there. But they need to be checking these vehicles out. Like I say, age don't play a factor here. I'm seeing some of these people that are dealing drugs. Some of them are 50, 60 years old or better. And, they look like they're trying to be sophisticated, but they're dealing. There was a gal that was out in California, was working, I think it was on the sheriff's department out in California, and she had been moving, I think it was fentanyl or meth for years, and they didn't even know it. And she was like in the drug division. So they need to look at this, because there's no reason that this is just real funky, guys. And then we're going to show a lot of tags, a lot of expired tags, or no plates at all. And that's what I'm going to show, so hold on. Okay, guys, you see this vehicle sitting here? This is sitting here. It was around, I think it was around 7:30 this morning here. And just funky. I mean, I don't know. And I've seen them sit there in the downpour rain. They're there. And it's just really weird. I went back an hour later, it was about more an hour and 20 minutes. It was gone. But this vehicle, which I'm going to show pulling out of this thing, it takes about 4 minutes, 3.5 to 4 minutes to go through there. And I'm going to show that. And this thing went into that area. Okay, well, I drove in, and I was driving the speed limit. I'd already went down. This vehicle pulled into that area, and then when I came back, it was back. I could see it. My dash cam could not catch it way back, but I could see it. It was back in the very far corner where this vehicle was. Now, what are they doing? They got to be transporting and moving stuff. I'm not saying this vehicle is, but this vehicle I'd be looking for. Now, we're going to watch that. Now, hold on. Okay, what I'm going to show, you see my deal right there is at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. My dash cam is set on 3-minute segments. Okay, guys, that's why I want to show that right now. And I'm getting ready to enter the park here, okay, where Bass Pro and Waterfall is. And as you can see, in that back far quarter there, why anybody would have to, let's see if I can stop this. Hold on, guys, real quick. Go back just a hair. They get back right here. And that's where that red vehicle. So I'm driving down through here. And there's less than 3.5 minutes, about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It had pulled in, went back here, got something, I guess, and then it come back out. Because it wasn't just turning around. So what would be back here in 3.5 minutes here that they could be getting? Maybe somebody better be taking a look to see what's going on over here. Or maybe if they're doing that kind of stuff, maybe they should just block this one area off, unless they maybe put a couple of those poles up and deals like a gate there, so the people can't get in if that's the case, because that's pretty weird there if they're doing stuff like that. So hold on. So I'm going to speed this up. I don't want you to have to sit here through the whole entire time, but I'm going to prove it. Okay, now I'm at right 2 minutes and 59 seconds. I'm going to go to my next one here, guys. And we'll set through that. Let's speed it up a little bit here. And I drove through too. What was funny, Independence Wreck was there again, which I thought was a good thing because that keeps some of that stuff down. But off to the right here, there was a guy that was working, looked like on his vehicle. Had the hood up, and as soon as I pulled in, he slammed the hood down. I'm going to show that too, guys. So there's Independence Wreck sitting there. And this guy right here in this vehicle over here, he had the hood up and he was on like he was working on it over there and stuff. So that just made me wonder about that. But we're going to go on from there. We're going to zoom on around. These Jeeps too. There's a Jeep club that goes in up there. But man, there's a couple of these Jeeps too that I've seen some weird stuff going on. I'd be kind of paying a little bit more attention to them. So we're going to hurry this up. So like I say, 3.5 minutes isn't very long, guys. And for this vehicle to get all the way in the back corner here, like I say, you can't, let's see if you guys can probably see it from there, but I could see it with my eyes that far back. But I'm going to show what I can show of it. You see it pulling out. Let's see if I can go back again and see if I can get at least halfway to where you can see how far it was. Let's see, wait a minute. See, it didn't just pull in and turn around. It was coming from that back corner. Why would it be coming from that back in 3.5 minutes? Now, man, I don't know. That just looked really funky to me. And like I say, with all the stuff that goes on, all the drugs and stuff here, something Independence should be looking at. Because I drive this stuff every day. And I don't know. Now, there was a woman driving this thing. And there's a lot of stuff going on. I know some of this drug stuff too. There's a lot of gals heavy set gals that it looks like they're moving some of this stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't think all of them are using this stuff. I think they're selling it to make money. I mean, I've seen other ones that's doing it. I mean, they're drilling away. I mean, just withering away there. It's eating their bodies inside out. But some of these here, like I say, I think they're making a profit off the stuff. So it's something that, like I say, Independence or maybe Jackson County Sheriff or they should be looking in this area here more. So hold on. All right, guys. So on the second pass, when I come back, went back up there off 47th Street there. Check this vehicle out. Can't make this stuff up. 215.24. And then they're wanting more taxes for these stadiums. Now, Jackson County, basically doubled. What happened to the deal about this 30% that was supposed to be on all these homes that over 40,000 people filed about this stuff on? It was supposed to increase by 30%. Mine had jumped over 130%, and then I got it reduced to 80, which still was another $1,100 more per year. Boo-hoo about these stadium, about Chiefs and Royals. I'll guarantee you one thing. I'm not going to vote for them. I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to tell you one thing. That the money's here. There's millionaires and there's billionaires here in Kansas City. And to put this on that. And what kills me, another thing. They talk about this parking and stuff. They're reaming everybody downtown on this parking. I don't go hardly downtown anymore unless I can park in some place in their parking lot. Because, that's just BS. And you know something? There's a lot of people here that's got a lot of money. And they can make it happen. And then what kills me, these parking lots, just like at the stadium. How come they can't manage that? Oh, well, to me, they just revamped this not too many years ago, but now the concrete's falling apart and everything else. I don't know. I think the money could be placed in a lot of different other places. The city has massive more problems than that. And, like I say, too much money. What about all us 40,000 people that got reamed on this money, on these taxes, on these houses? We going to get a refund on that, guys? Well, I wonder. Well, maybe if the city got out here and stop all these people and compensate all these vehicles from all these people, maybe they could sell all these vehicles to people and, the ones that actually pay their taxes and stuff. And these ones here, then that'd be too bad now, wouldn't it? Now, hold on, because I seen a lot more today, too, when I went to the zoo. A lot. Oh, yeah. And this is 63rd Street down here. And this is where the homeless, some of them hang out and panhandle. I've shown this before. But day before, a couple days back, I think it looked like maybe Fox 4 was out here. And they had their camera out here. And this hill over here gets massive amount of trash. There is trash just everywhere. Not counting the day before last, I forgot to show you guys, it got erased. They were dealing, look at all that trash over there. That's crazy. They were dealing some more drugs up here at 63rd Street. Up here at 63rd Drive-In. Now, I'm going to show you something. You see where this card is? Okay, they get their vehicles and they park their vehicles up here. Now, the day before last, there was a vehicle that was up here. But what really caught my eye, this is a good one. This is a new one, guys. Now, you see this rail? I bet 63rd Drive-In didn't know this. There was a vehicle, since they couldn't get in, they had pulled up here and was on the hill. Dealing drugs. On this side. Something they need to be aware of. Kansas City, Missouri needs to be looking at. So hold on. We got more good stuff to talk about. And then when I come down here, there was one on the other side down here too. Now, they get people that mow and then cut deals. But that wasn't what this was, guys. These were actually doing other stuff here. Now, hold on. This is down where I turn in off 63rd by the zoo. You can see there's more trash. The trash is as far as you can see. And they're worried about the state. The whole city looks like a dump with trash everywhere. We got some other problems here that need to be addressed. And I don't know. I just don't think these stadiums are where the money should be put. And then they talk about how they'd have a committee. Are these the committees just like when they were talking about 911, they were having a problem and it was going to take 2 years? You know how many millions of dollars? You know, I bet I bet you have that kind of money in your pocket. You talk to another group or corporation, I bet you could get somebody in there and get that stuff done a lot quicker. But the problem with Kansas City on all this stuff is the problem with Kansas City is everything goes to only certain individuals and certain companies here. That's why things don't never expand because it's all control, guys. And like I say, there's nothing in between. Now, hold on. Oh, well, let's talk about this for a second. I went to the zoo, got my, actually some videos taken. And these people, I don't know what it was today. Maybe they just had too much partying for Wednesday night or too much weed or something. This bunch here could not figure out how to go on up. And I sat there a very long length of time, and finally I had to back down in the parking lot to get out of here. And they were still over there trying to figure out what to do. Now, I know they got security here somewhat that drives around. I couldn't figure out why they couldn't get somebody up here who could help with this. I'm going to show this. I'm going to see. I'm going to advance it. I'm running out of time, guys. So, yeah, I'm backing back down there. But I sat there for a while. And, I mean, it was a while. Crazy stuff, man. Let's go on through here. If you can see it from my dash cam or not. But they were, now, you can't. But they were still sitting over there. They were still sitting over there. I've never seen it like this. I've seen it packed before, and I've seen it where they packed on the hill many times, but nothing like that. Now let's get on to the other. Like I said, I'm running out of time, guys, so hold on. Okay, guys, I'm coming out of the zoo here, up here on 63rd Street, as you can see, and guess what? Another expired temp tag. And when a truck pulls up beside this one, guess what? It doesn't even have a license plate at all. So watch this real quick. I gotta hurry, guys. I'm running out of time, like I say. Let me hurry it up here. Can't make this stuff up. So there's the temp tag, and it's expired. Let's see if we can see the truck over here. This is the truck. It doesn't have no tag on it. So, as you can see, there's no tag on this 4x4 truck. More of them. It ain't that hard. There's massive amounts out here. And like I say, and then we don't know who's driving these vehicles again. Oh, well, it probably don't matter. You know, who knows what, is in these vehicles, what's come up from across the border from Texas and everything else. But it might be a good idea just to check these vehicles out and stop them. I mean, no license plates. Used to be if you didn't have no license plates, you couldn't drive on the road. They used to make them, now it's like, oh, well, yeah, no big deal. Well, they ain't paying no taxes, are they, guys? Probably no insurance. Well, if they don't have no license plates, they sure don't have no insurance. And then what if it's not registered to them? Who knows? I wanted to get one more shot in, let you guys see that, see that it didn't have no license plate on it at all. And this is all the trash along here. Hold on, guys. Got one other thing I want to show you real quick. I don't want to run out of time here. They always got this church group up here. Now, I don't know if it's real or not. They used to make them actually. Well, this person, I forgot to tell you about this too real quick. I'll hurry. This is a homeless person. Let's see if I can. The thing about this thing was this person had their legs almost out in the road. As you can see. I mean, right on that yellow line. Dangerous. I mean, these people it's bad enough. I think tonight there was just somebody that got hit over, was it somewhere on the Kansas side? It was a hit and run Guy was like 94, 93 years old. They just ran over him and kept on going, guys. So look at this thing. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, these people, the way it's out here, and a lot of them don't have license plates, expired temp tags. And then we got the homeless sitting here like this. I mean, it'd be easy to run over them easy enough. They wouldn't even know. And who would ever, they probably wouldn't even report this because we would never know nothing about it. They probably don't have no next of kin or nothing. I mean, come on, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys. Now, this is one day I pulled up here. And this one guy got real pissed off because I wouldn't take his card. I just kind of waved him on. And it just made him really mad. And I was thinking, boy, if you're supposed to be with the church, God, believing in God, and you're that mad and aggressive about giving cards out about the church, I don't know. But these things here, that's another thing here. This is just a get to wonder about this. And now the day that I was up there, it wasn't a white guy, it was a black guy that was all pissed off because, wouldn't take his card. And it's dangerous up here anyway because there's people walk out in front. They don't care. And then we got a homeless guy that walked out in front of me. I told him just to go on. I mean, they're not looking at the lights. They're not. Hold on, guys. Go back here real quick. Well, isn't that good, guys? Well, that's Kansas City. That's Independence, Missouri. And that's Raytown there. Hold on, guys. More trash all the way down this way. And what kills me, I don't think we even have any street department like goes through here because this thing has been laying out in the street, I know, for the last 2 months. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a half piece of a tire or something else, but whatever it is, it's laying there and nobody's picked it up, guys. And this is down by the stadium. I'm getting ready to turn up and then go back up 47th Street here. But this is trash all along here, down through here too, I wanted to show. And, this is up by the stadium. I mean, they can't even maintain what's here now. And then they want brand new stadiums. But we're supposed to have, be living in squalor with tons of trash out or all through the city. That's crazy. Let's not forget our bus stop with the tire.